Greetings, future masters. Now, this was wild. Because I do all those problem solvings for videos and showing you guys moves and tactics and strategies and tips of whatever for tournament play, I got this position and it was like, man, what am I gonna do here? I'd won a pawn. Actually, I won a pawn, and well, I don't know what happened to it. I have no idea. Oh, I won a pawn, and then I had won a piece, and then I won a pawn, and then he won the pawn back. So I'm a piece ahead. You know, with those killer knights on d5 and b4 that can't be messed with. But you know, I got the feeling. My spidey senses were telling me I had something good going on, and as a result of all the work I've put in since I started this channel was this position and what I did. So if you want to see if you can figure out what I did, pause the video and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So, did you see this move? It was one of those things that was very bizarre. But it just, you know, my spidey senses were telling me it felt like the right move. And I analyzed it, and I was like, I couldn't figure out a way that this guy isn't getting destroyed. And he's getting destroyed. As you can see, rook takes f2 is the best move. So, he took with the rook, the best move, of course. Key part is that the clearance allows me to play the check. And I was a piece up to begin with, so the temporary piece sacrifice is just devastating. And I don't know for sure, you know, king did g1 is good, but it's just losing. He's losing because if he goes king to g1, I play knight takes g4, and I'm still a piece up, but I've clarified the position. You know, I've magnified black's advantage. There's less garbage to negotiate. So he didn't play the best move because, man, these moves, when someone unleashes rook takes f2 check on you, it is a destroyer, and it just messes with you. And in a blitz game, it is the worst time to try and figure out what to do. So at this point, I'm winning more material. Well, I mean, it's okay. He could. Well, it was actually a woman. You know, she could play rook takes b4. Rook takes b4, and then I take, and I'm still a piece up. So I mean, king to h3 is not a bad move. It's, you know, it wasn't technically the best move, but everything is losing. But it was just declared. This is one of those things I talked about in the previous video a couple of days ago. What is it? The combination that reduces. It's a simplification combination. F2 check is a simplification. The whole point of this is just to cut down the defensive resources. So after she would have played rook takes b4, which, you know, was probably seen eventually, but the shock factor of rook takes f2, I am telling you, is devastating. And that's probably what happened to her. It's just she was devastated temporarily by the shock factor of the move. But rook takes b4, and black is just winning. You know, I won another pawn. This whole combination just wins a pawn, but it simplifies the position by reducing material. You know, rook takes b4, and then, you know, I have, actually, rook takes f1 threatens checkmate, if you can believe that. Rook captures b4, rook takes f1, threatens mate on h1. So king h2 is forced. And then, you know, black can go about doing whatever black wants to do at this time. So, but it was a wicked combination. I wanted you guys to have a shot to look at it, just to see this is a result of all the work I do on all these videos, playing these positions and working all this stuff out, etc., is that this is the proof that I tell you that pound your chess work every day. You're going to get better, bit by bit by bit by bit. And it shows up when you're playing these goof off games where, you know, I was looking at this and my alarm in my head was like, dude, this is looking really good with this knight e3 check business. I mean, I could have played knight e3 check, pawn takes knight, rook takes f1. That's also good. Not as good, but I mean, now my knight is hanging. But rook takes f2 was inspired, and that's because I worked on my game. So you work on your game, you might be able to play a move like rook takes f2 check. Something that was just, you know, months ago would have been almost unthinkable. So you know what to do. Like the video. Let me know what you thought about this awesome combo. Subscribe to get more gold. Tell your friends, but don't tell your enemies. You don't want them to get stronger. So you guys know what you need to do. I'll talk to you later.